Fit like Abdi, Danny Men here, and welcome back to another episode of Train Life. It's time to head to Belgium. We're going to Brussels via Luxembourg and Antwerp. The train is ready. It was foggy. I sort of waited for the fog to disappear before we started loading any passengers and heading out, because what is the point in exploring oh wow, no one got on the train there. No passengers boarded at all. Now, this has happened a few times, and what I think it is potentially, if you load passengers in Germany, like they don't want to cross the border, I would imagine we're going to get some passengers at Luxembourg. Now, if we go to company my train, yeah, no one wanted to get on at Saarbrücken. That I'm not sure if that's a bug. It seems so, because it means that virtually the first leg of your journey is basically wasted. The front of this train is incredibly dirty. No, it doesn't seem so dirty. Right, let's go. So, sufficiently long train with no one on board, but let's head to Luxembourg and see how we get on. See if the frame rate is any better. I have heard that previous to the little upgrade patch that they did, that sort of cruising around Belgium was slightly better than it is up in Holland and certain other places of the map. So we shall just have to wait and see. Right, let's get up to 80 kilometers per hour. This train should be... It is a diesel. Hopefully we've got enough diesel to get up to Antwerp and then back down to Brussels. I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm pretty sure you could cross the entirety of the map on a single tank of diesel if you were being extremely efficient about it. But we'll see. Again, suicidal trains may be an issue. Bambies, deer that have given up on life, may also be an issue. Or basically just Bambies that are living on the edge, choosing to live dangerously on sitting on the tracks. But we'll see how we get on. We're up at 86. 86 is fine. This is quite a long journey, so I'm quite happy to sort of push the boundaries of the allowed speed limit. Although with the suicidal trains in effect, maybe throwing caution to the wind is not such a magically great idea. We'll find out soon enough. Up to 120 at the next signal. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a tree. I was going to say, I think there's zoom out please. I think there's an actual train in front of us, but there ain't. So no passengers at Saarbrücken. Yeah, and that happened the first time when we went from, was it Cologne, Amsterdam? We also didn't pick up any passengers, but obviously a train is broken down ahead. Oh god. Where are you, my train friend? My fellow driver of the rails has had issues. I can't see the train for the trees, and the switching point is like right here. I think it's on the right. I can't see. Oh no, and it's behind another corner. So you're flashing. You're both flashing. So what does that mean? Do I go left? Do I go right? I'm going to take a chance and go on the left. It was the right chance. Yeah, see that signal just rendering in there? Nah, nowhere near enough time. And it's not also a case of signals just not rendering in. It's the fact that if I was on the right side of the track and it's a right hand bend and then there are trees really close to the track, you're not going to see the signal till you're basically on it. But that was catastrophe avoided there. So yeah, maybe my throwing caution to the wind and cranking the speed limit up, maybe not such a good idea. But I do believe we are in new territory. No, we're not, because Saarbrücken Forest is there. Once you get to here, you're going to be in new territory. Okay. Once I get to that switch as well, where we sort of veer off from Germany and head over to Luxembourg, I will contact Luxembourg Main and ask them for permission to enter. So Luxembourg's obviously a extremely small country, and so is Liechtenstein. Does Liechtenstein have a train? I'm assuming a train passes through it, right? And it takes it to other parts of Europe. Maybe. Don't know. Never been. Never been to Luxembourg either. I have been to Belgium and Germany and France, so I've been to most places in Europe, but Luxembourg and Liechtenstein is two places that I've never been. Right, so I want to push over to the right. That would be fine. So we set up all our AI drivers as well. Some of them were having a few issues, but it's okay. They should all be on new routes and be happy. And once we get 2 new drivers, we can give them 2 new shiny trains. In fact, we'll get 1 new driver. We will give him this diesel that we are currently running. We'll have him do a passenger route between somewhere, Amsterdam and Cologne, maybe Amsterdam, Antwerp, maybe even going like Amsterdam, Hague, Antwerp, and down to Brussels, because those are quite short together on the map. We'll maybe try and pick up a driver that's got a bit more travelling distance under their belt, and see if we can form a route there. We've done a few of the stations in Germany. Obviously Monsieur de Vos and Sophia. No, can't remember who was. Rita. Reitz is our other passenger train driver. Now the electric train that we've got, the other one I just bought at the end of the last episode, I am going to keep for myself. And whenever I feel like doing passenger routes, we shall use it. There we go. Use the horn. I am using the horn. You've been fined. Reason you ignored horn sign. What? The horn was literally like down for about an hour. The guy just sellotaped the horn button down so that it was permanently on. Oh man. Yeah, still a few issues with the fining system. Obviously, for me, I'm not that bothered. I've still got 1.2 million quid in the old bank. This is going to come down to 110. Now, you did say when you got to this junction, why is this a 70? Oh, Jesus. Come down. That's fine. We didn't derail or anything. Not yet. Okay, yeah, so that was quite a severe turn. Okay. Heading over to the right, please, and then we'll go back up to 120. Past these signals here. Let's go. Right, so Luxembourg Main, 3. 3 and 2. And I want 1 back, and I want 3 passenger boarding. Luxembourg Main, here we are waiting for you. Thank you, Luxembourg. Frame rate seems to be holding pretty stable. No mass frame drops or anything like that. Let's have a look, because we're basically, yeah, there's our train. It's pretty dirty. I'd love if they added like a train wash or something. Just a random industry out there. Huh. Did the architect design it to be... Oh Jesus, this one's been taken over by a landslide. Everything over this way? Nah, empty space. This will maybe get populated later. They'll maybe fix that. Just get the terrain tools out, flatten the land, and then add those buildings back in. Get the paint tool out and paint some concrete straight texture underneath the buildings there, and you're good to go. Bit like doing stuff in Transport Fever. I like these windows. It's a shame they do absolutely nothing but just look at the ground. 120 and then down to 50. Next speed limit is 50. Really? Why? Is that because we're entering Luxembourg? Now obviously Luxembourg station I've never been to before. Don't know what it's going to look like. And also, we're going to have to go dead slow so that we can figure out where our orange arrow is and find our assigned platform. This is literally telling me that I've just entered a station zone. The S, oh my god, we're here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Game, I thought you were taking me down at 50 kilometers per hour. Okay, get rid of that. No, 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 no. I see what you did there, game. You had switched on me at the very last second. And breathe in. Oh, right, there we go. Get rid of that. Okay, so we're going back on the line. God damn it, I hate it. I hate it so much. Some stations, it's... I mean, that literally didn't render in till I'd already passed it. Oh my god. Alright, hold on. Alright, get rid of that. Now, it was saying stay on the left, and I was like, okay, so I pushed over at the left, and it was like, no, that's the wrong way, and I was like, thank you, game, thank you. I'm actually thinking now that, yeah, so the V is there, if you can see, just under the sign. So we would have been coming up to this sign. I think we got down to 40 kilometers per hour. Yeah, can't see the V there. Now we see the V. It's telling me to go left, and at the last minute it says, no, you need to go right. And I was like, ah. Okay. Duly noted. And then we sort of cruised. Yeah. First day, we'll be fine. The thing is, I was just going to say that some stations you can literally head in at 50 kilometers per hour, and it's fairly obvious where your sort of station is. Some of them you need to sort of creep in dead slow, because you've just no idea where the assigned platform is going to be. Right, so the train is pretty much in there. So let's slow it down. Now there's no passengers to unload here, so it's all good. It's not like anyone is going to be late. No one apparently wanted to go to Luxembourg. But one thing I will say, and I am very impressed with, is that the frame rate is awesome. It's totally fine. Absolutely playable. We are actually boarding people here at Luxembourg. Nice jumper there, bro. Okay, V, let's close up the doors now that the passengers are in. And doors are closed. Let's get going. Can't find route to destination. Lies. What did I just press there? Can't find route to destination. You clearly can, because it goes down here and then up to there. It won't be able to find a route to Brussels Main, but that's okay. We'll get in here and we'll flip the train around, and then it'll give us a route. This I know, as I have seen it happen many times. So if your train is facing the opposite direction from a station, and I think even if you go into reverse it still doesn't work. Once the train is like sort of flipped around, or in this case we've got the double cab, the cab at each end, once you pop over at that other side, it will then give you a route. Luxembourg main entrance. Goodbye there, Luxembourg. It was nice to meet you. Some nice houses here. These different assets. I really hope that they have added like different assets, because like in Amsterdam and stuff, the houses there are quite colourful. If you've ever been. And I think in Belgium they've got like the same sort of architecture maybe. And like obviously in the UK, the houses and stuff in the UK are completely different from like other places. We've got the Victorian style and like detached and semi-detached houses and stuff from way back in the day. But we are cruising off at 90 kilometers per hour. Next speed limit is 80. Really? Come on, give me the 120. There's 120. 120 is going to be next. Awesome. So we'll stay. Oh, tree. Oh well. Either that tree branch was strong enough to decapitate us, or the train was stronger than the tree branch and we just obliterated the tree. Either way is fine. Right, let's keep going. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're fine. Casper Hendricks has completed... Casper's on a roll. He completes stuff like... Oh, that's a dodgy section track. Ooh, yeah. Right. So my 120 speed limit is coming up, but I did just get one or two quite large frame drops there. It might be okay. It could just be because this is our first time entering this section of the old map. We're going uphill. I want to see. Right, Bambi is fine. If Bambi stays where he is, he's all good. You stay there. Yep. You can see here that they're sort of clipped into the ground like they were back in Germany at the start. So they'll probably fix little issues like that, do a bit more optimization on this new areas of the map. 85, 86 frames a second, it's still pretty good. Still above 60. That's pretty decent. I will say way better than the performance we were getting up in Holland, which was it was touch and go. There were many times when the computer was deciding whether to crash or keep going. It's a nice area, so we'll go up the hill and then we'll go down the hill. I'm going to bleed the speed off because, you know, gravity. And I want to head over to the right, apparently. Or to the left. Yeah, keep going. Get rid of the brake. Don't know why I put that on. Oh no, because I'm pushing E instead of D. Right, let's get going. I'm paying too much attention to the scenery and not to the functioning of the train. Right, Q, that's fine. Stay on the right hand side. No suicidal trains as of yet, which is awesome. Oh, I think, look, there's that. Yeah, see, I knew there was going to be new scenery here. And as there's a castle up in the distance that looks really cool. There's a farm over there, church. Is that just a random church? What's to the left of me? Well, the St. Quentin Farm. Nah. That can't be. There is a farm there. But on the map it looks like a huge distance. On this it looks like it's not very far away. Yeah, look, see the castle? Or the fort or whatever. Castle up in the hill. Is it a castle? Or is it an industry? It looks like a castle. Yes, cool. Very cool. Loving it. Frame rate is stable as well. So let's push a bit more speed. I was keeping the speed low to make sure that the frame rate didn't plummet, you know, through the basement. It seems to be holding pretty good, so we'll throw caution to the wind and add a bit more speed. There's an incline approaching, that's all good, because I'm at 100% power. This 100% power diesel, even though I do have quite a fair amount of carriages on it, does not seem as powerful as the electric variant. Maybe that's a IRL thing, but I just don't know. Oh, watch out. Animal near tracks. There we go, it's a power station. I'm starting to think that that building we passed wasn't a castle, but it was some sort of industry. This is nice though. I like this. Speed limit comes down to 100. When? Right, I'm gonna... Oh, see? Pushed the horn there and Bambi literally just disappeared. Lower your speed, you're speeding. Lies. We're good. Ah, this is nice. This is a nice area. You've had a light accident. What? I had a light accident. Where? When? With Bambi? Bambi disappeared into the ether. Bambi's in the Matrix now. I literally watched it phase out of existence on the screen. Are you telling me that it ran into the side of the train? And I've got 87% damage? Nah, I must have hit something else. This looks like a random damage event or something. I'm totally confused. I have no idea what the hell's happened. Again, I am spending a lot of time outside the cab because I want to appreciate all the sort of new stuff. In fact, go back into the cab. Right, Q. Where am I? Brussels power plant. So we're not... Oh, but we're going to Antwerp. Okay. So we're good. We're staying on the left. Oh, the single track. And then it opens up into a double. I like this. This is nice. Windmills! Hello, my windmill friends. Windmills are great assets. I can't see them. So we're going to go outside the train. Not the wind turbines, but these. Yeah, actual factual windmills. Nice. Very nice. I'm loving it. I'm loving the new scenery. Frame rate, good as well. So that little optimization patch they did whenever is going to be good. Actually, now that I'm thinking about this, I've been saying that there was an optimization patch, or a little patch was like a couple of days ago, or it'll literally be like a week has passed because there are so many other episodes in between Train Life. Jurassic World Evolution 2. What else? Surviving Mars, although it's coming to an end, and City State 2. So it's not. This will not release literally the couple of days after the patch. I'm recording it like a couple of days after the patch. So right, we're down to 80 as suspected. Now I should be passing Brussels Main. I then go up here to Antwerp, and then I then head back down. Okay, got it. I'm on it, game. Don't you worry. Oh, the dog is going ballistic. I don't know if you can hear the dog barking. I would imagine the wife has just opened or done something with the oven. Because that's what she hates. She hates the oven. I think it's something to do with heat. But as soon as someone switches on the oven or opens the oven door, she just goes bananas. She's absolutely fine. Apart from that, she never barks. She's a good dog. There we go. Oh, see, this church on the side here, which is probably an asset that has been used before in Germany, and I've just never noticed it. So I'd like to say that is new, though. It's very nice. Is that wood? Late 16th century? Don't know. Late 15th century? Built the day after Jesus was born? Who knows? I don't believe in any of that stuff, so it doesn't really matter to me, but I will say that churches and cathedrals, etc., are some of the most amazing buildings that have ever been created. So they do have like stuff like mosques and pagodas as well, because you have them in City State 2. The pagodas are pretty cool. Some of the mosques are very nicely built as well. Their design and architecture. Although, obviously, as religious buildings, they have to have certain, founding pillars like steeples, bells. The mosques have the tower so that the guy can sing for prayer and stuff. But they're very beautiful buildings. Right, so there we go. There's another one. Alright, so I am not going through Brussels. I am doing 10 kilometers per hour under the speed limit. The frame rate is very stable. Now, there's no way to bypass. Oh, crap. Don't push that. I meant to push A. Brussels Warehouse. 1, 3, and 2. I just need station access from you, Brussels Warehouse. Because it looks like there's no way to bypass it at the moment, which is fine. We can just sort of toddle on through. We'll probably have to come down to 50 kilometers per hour. I am slightly disconcerted because I do have passengers. 50, right, there we go. Lower speed limit. Yep. Right, come down to 65. There you go, that's fine. Now I wonder, one doth wonder, right? Dashboard. Now company, my train. So 32 people want to go to Brussels, Maine. Right, I think literally that the game thought that I was going to drop these people off first. I mean, why wouldn't you? You've literally just gone through Brussels. If you were a passenger on a train and you were going somewhere and then you passed through that city, literally bypassed the station, then continued further on so that you'd have to go back the way you came, you'd be pretty upset. Now, what I think has happened there is that the game has not taken my GPS route into account, and that it has literally went, well, he's going to Brussels, and it's X distance from Luxembourg to Brussels, so it automatically has like a fixed time. What is going on there? I thought that's not a frame rate issue. That was literally the train getting stuck on rail tracks that were coated in glue. But yeah, I think it has a fixed time, so when you pick a fixed set of destinations, that is the time, irregardless if you are maybe going a different route, etc. I don't think it factors your route in, just the distance between stations. So for this route, that's not that great, because we need to head up to Antwerp, and this is not going to be a particularly fast section of track. In fact, on the map it looks quite hideous. It's full of twists and turns, so it's going to be slow. We then have to unload passengers at Antwerp, load passengers, and then head back down towards Brussels. So we're not going to get Brussels passengers in within 6 hours. That's like some sort of weird pipe dream. Maybe if you threw caution in the wind, you could probably do it. And I don't know as well if delivering the passengers, right, at Brussels before going to Antwerp, which is your intended route, would actually screw up the the sort of the logic of the game. You are speeding, yeah, it's just because I'm going downhill, but there's a 120 right here, so we're good. Right, Bambi. So yeah, so you're there. Don't move. Yeah, it's running away from the train. Okay. Right, let's pick up a bit of speed here. Yeah, see these twists and turns around here? And this next section of the map we're about to enter? Woofed. Horrible. Now, though it does say track speed 120. There's no way we're going to be able to take these corners at 120. Not a hope in hell. So we'll pass probably another sign here that's going to tell us we've got a lower speed limit. It's not there, apparently. Here, I would imagine. Oh yeah, down to 70. Next speed limit's 20. I'm speeding. Yeah, there's the 70. Let's add a touch of brake, because this corner is quite hellish. And let's take the brake off. Still at 80. 80 is fine. This is an interesting section. It goes right, it goes left, it goes a lot left. This is up to 100 really, but the next one takes me down to 60, which I'm kind of scared about. I'm not gonna bump it up. Still, we're still in a new section though. I'm way happier with the frame rate. This is like a million times better. Now we could venture back up to Holland and see if that is still the same, and it's kind of something I would like to do at some point. And at some point we'll do the major routes like the Thalys TGV that goes from like Belgium to Amsterdam, Brussels to Amsterdam is it? We'll do obviously the Eurostar, Paris to London, which we're going to be doing soon. We'll go Belgium to Paris, which I think is another route. Is that Thalys as well, or is that like TGV North or something? Can't remember. We shall figure it out though. We'll find out. It's okay. I'd love as well to have country specific trains. Holland got some really cool trains. Obviously France, you've got your TGVs, and so is like Belgium and Holland and stuff. Really cool if they were implemented in, even if they were just in scenarios. Obviously I'd love to buy them for my company, you know, and I probably would keep it specific to certain areas, you know, like keep the ICEs in Germany and keep the TGVs where they're supposed to be. Now, what would be ultimately magical is, not now, but when the game is fully released, right? Oh, we're at Antwerp, Maine. A. 4, 3, and 2. 1 and 3. Ooh. Left. What happened there? I can't see my... I can't see where I'm supposed to go. I really can't. Where's the V? The V is right there. Oh my god, we're actually on the right track. What is going on? Okay, now that I feel confident in my abilities, why do you want me to move over to the left? I know I can move over to the left and move back onto the right later, but would it not just be better to stay here? Yeah, Antwerp, Maine, pretty cool. That's a cool entrance for a station, going through the tunnels and stuff. And obviously there's bypasses that tunnel under. That's cool. That is very nice. But yeah, Antwerp, Maine, we are here. Now, get this done as soon as possible, right? Flip the train over and then start heading down towards Brussels ASAP. Which didn't actually take us that long to get here, so we may or may not be able to get all the passengers and stuff done. Right, so handbrake on, V, we're opening the doors, take the brake off, we're doing that. Can I switch cab right now, please, and thank you. Passengers are boarding. A lot of passengers are boarding. V, close the doors. And let's go to Brussels, right? Brussels should be... yeah, Brussels, Maine. Okay, so it has... we're good to go. Right, let's go. And go to the map. Company. My train. So, yeah, we've still got 2 hours and 55 minutes to get these people down there. So... basically about just before 7 o'clock. Wants me to head over to the right. I have not seen any floating sign there. Not seen any AI trains. Right, this wants me to head all the way over to the right, and I'm happy to do so. We are speeding. It's okay. Because literally right out here there's an 80. I'm actually going to speed up even more. Lower your speed. Nah, it'll be fine. We'll be good. Don't stress, game. It's all good. There we go, 80. But that's a very cool area. Yeah, and you go down there and it bypasses. That's neat. I am pretty impressed with that. And obviously, where does that go? Round to Antwerp warehouse. Okay, cool. Right, so Brussels not that far away. We've got these dodgy corners. What we shall do is run the dodgy corners at the max speed we can. There's an animal on the track. Did I pass that on the way in? Are these like persistent events? Maybe. Right, it's gonna come down to... yeah, this corner is very suspect. Stay on the right. Right, we've not derailed the train, so that's pretty amazing. I want to get down to Brussels as fast as possible. Yes, there we go, and into 100 zone, which seems odd. Lower your speed or you'll get fined. Nah, we're good. We're good game. Don't you worry about it. Right, and then round this corner, round this bend, and then back the way we came, and then we are into Brussels, which is awesome. Now this comes down to 80 is fine, and then it opens back up to 120, so we can really get rolling once this is passed. Stay on the right. There we go, 120, let's go. And I do believe that I am probably close enough, right, to tell 5 Brussels main that we are arriving. So I went 3, 2, 1 back, and then I went 3. Proceed to Brussels station 4. Yeah, so that's good. I just need to pay attention on the way in to where we need to go. Yeah, there's Brussels warehouse. Ah, no, I've still to pass through Brussels warehouse. And we'll have to slow down. That's okay. Next speed limit is going to be down to 80. I would imagine it's where this bend is. It is, because we passed this on the way in. So end of bridge takes us down to 80. This is quite a substantial corner, so I will actually take it down. But I need to keep the power up, because it looks like we're going uphill. Adele Giordo has completed delivery. Well done. See, I knew adding you on a new route was going to be fine, and now you can go back and pick up 3 more wagons of fuel and do that twice more, and you'll be done. I'll put you onto something else there, Adele. Now I'm going way too slow here. That hill really bled off a lot of momentum. Next speed limit is 80. Do I stay 80? Maybe. And then round to Brussels warehouse. Ah, crap. Ah, crap. So 1, 3, and 2. Okay, so obviously asking stations for permission to enter voids your previous whatever it was you asked for. So always remember that. So once we get to the other side of Brussels warehouse, we are going to have to ask Brussels main for permission to enter again, and for permission to board or load or unload passengers. Yeah, there's that section again. Take this down to 65. Okay, right, so Brussels warehouse. Stay on the right. Bring up the menu. 5 next. Be prepared for this. Am I actually going to deliver these people in time? It would be really cool if I did. Oh, again, this area That's not a frame rate issue, that's like the train is like sticking to the tracks, which is odd. Right, up to 80 again. Right, so 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, and 3. Okay, right, we're good. Right, bring the speed up. We're pretty much almost at Brussels, Maine. It wants me to go on to the left. No, see, I'm weary about these switches. Right, so oh wow, that's some horrible track lane there. 50. Right, hold on, slow the hell right down. Now once I enter, right, so once I enter the station here, it's gonna assign me a platform. Q, go to the right. Now I pass the door signals. Beep, we're in. And then where we're going? Where's the V? Oh, the V's on the right hand side. Okay, let's go. I see it. We could have gone straight on, I think. Yeah, we could have gone straight on and gotten back into the same platform. But we'll go this way for the moment. There it is. There is my platform. So no, I could not have gotten... I needed to absolutely be on that track before heading in. Okay. Welcome to Brussels, people. Welcome to Brussels. Excellent. Saving content, please do. Because we're at a new area. And I burned literally hardly any fuel at all. Maybe about a... Oh crap, stop. Stop the train. Stop the train. Jesus. Yep, that on. I want to check something. Company my train. I've got 14 minutes left. Awesome. Do that. So we actually got them there in time, which is pretty sweet. 851 experience points. Is that all? Oh yeah, it's per stop. Okay. So that plus the other 2 stops that we did would have a decent chunk of XP. But here we go, we've made it. We are a bit further on in the map, and we managed to check off Antwerp as well. So the next episode, we'll go from Brussels. I'll maybe swap it out for the electric train. We'll go from Brussels, we'll head around this way, down here, into Paris. And then in the next episode, we'll go from Paris up to London town. That'll be probably a longer episode. But yeah, it worked totally fine. And the frame rate held up as well. I'm super impressed with that. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. It looks like we can now continue on and start exploring the new areas of the map, because the little patch that they did seems pretty good. There'll probably be another patch out by the time you guys actually see this. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I liked the new scenery. I'm happy that we can go off and explore the rest of the world now. Hopefully you guys are too. But we're going to leave it there for that episode. As always, if you did watch this and you'd like to leave a like, comment or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit the subscribe button. But I've been Danny Min, this has been Train Life, and I will catch you later.